Okay, so I've had this now about a week, and I'm not any less impressed. If anything, I might be more so. Um, I've tried to mess with the action a little bit. It was a little high when I first received it. Um, this quarter was in the way. For whatever reason, they ended up literally putting the quarter under the corner of the bridge, just like Eddie supposedly had done in the past, and then later said that it didn't really work. But it was under the corner. I just took one of the screws out here and kind of pivoted it out and re-screwed it back in. I ended up lowering it down about one full revolution. I went two, which takes it pretty much down to the body, and the strings were dragging a little bit. I haven't tried to actually adjust the neck just yet, but just looking at it, it's really super flat. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to line that up there or not, but I mean, it's very flat. And if anything, with it lowered too much, it started fretting out just a little bit, like somewhere north of like the 15th, like somewhere here up on just like the bass string. So might need just, I don't know if it needs a shim or not. Maybe just, again, it may need a neck tweak just a little bit to get it quite right. But the treble side, though, I ended up lowering that two full revolutions, which ended up taking it down pretty much right to the body level. I don't think it's quite decked out because of this side being up a little bit. There is still a little bit of play back here in the cavity. Currently, there's just a little bit of a void, so I need to put something in there just so it can't float upwards any, because I really don't want it. I didn't really like using the strap type that has like the locking, whatever you want to call that, like a little carabiner style, or the locks with the levers on it. I mean, they are secure, but I didn't really like the fact how it rattles around. And I mean, yeah, it'll beat it up a little more, which I'm not really concerned about, but I just don't like all the noise. So I ended up just leaving these eye hooks the same size they were, and actually just slipping a guitar strap right through it. It just barely fit, and then just kind of twist them a little off to where they're not facing the way that it normally pulls. And regular cheapo strap works great, or any strap for that matter. But anyway, I was going to go ahead and record a couple extra things. A/B, this one with the other one again. I got the camera up a little bit higher. I mean, it's still just the GoPro, but it's in line with the speakers a little bit better. I'm going to turn it up a little bit more too. One thing that I have noticed, I know I mentioned in the previous one that I found out that the neck and the bridge pickup were, for whatever reason, both hooked up at the same time previously. Don't know why. But it's a functional pickup. I still have yet to do anything with the electronics. These are still the strings that this shipped with. When it comes to setup time for real, when I take it to somebody to actually have them set it up, we'll go ahead and change the strings at that point. But at any rate, one thing I did notice though is that this pickup, just by itself, sounds pretty good. I'm not going to say it sounds exactly the same as the EVH pickup that I got in my other one, but I've seen videos where somebody will take 10 different EVH style guitars, like anything from Frankenstrats to the Wolfgangs, with all those different types of pickups, and they all sound pretty close. I mean, yeah, some sound a little bit different here and there, but you know, just generally speaking, I mean, if you got nothing to compare it to, like right side by side by side by side, I mean, it's really hard for someone like me sometimes to really pick it out. I mean, I know there are some guys that have much more of a better ear for that type of thing, and they'll sit there and listen to a recording super close. For me, as long as it's probably like, I don't know, 85% close, I'm pretty happy. So as I was saying there, I mean, as long as it's probably 85–90% accurate or so, I feel pretty happy with what's going on as far as the sound, and that's from the pickups to what I'm using to you know, to actually output the sound. I mean, currently for this here, I'm actually using the 78-79 Brown pack for the tone X. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get at it. I'm gonna just re-record a couple things here real quick, just kind of do an A/B, and then also show you how, you know, with this pickup here, it's got no squealing going on. I've got another guitar here that does have a pickup that squeals, but for this right here, I mean, like right now, I've got the volume up and nothing's going on. I mean, I can do that and no squealing. Just let it go. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple clips here. Let's get at it. So there's this guitar, just a little bit of a sample there. I'm going to go ahead and go on over to the other one and see how that sounds. Okay, so here's the home-built eruption style guitar, whatever you want to call it, that I built myself. This was from Mexican Strat. Basically, I just refinished it for the most part. I just took basically like I think it was like a 2002 something or other Strat, Mexican built, and just went ahead and painted it. This actually has the virtual Jeff on it. I don't have it hooked up right now, but it's just a digital whammy bar, so you don't have to worry about, you know, getting out of tune. Plus, I can leave it with a vintage style tremolo and still be able to use it. So anyway, here's the same thing on this guitar now, and this pickup here is again the cheapest EVH pickup they sell. It's the classic, I believe they call it, or whichever the middle one is. It's not the high output. It's not the lowest one. So here it is. Anyway, so there you go. Again, this is with the Tonex. I do have the noise gate just slightly on this, and it's mostly just to get rid of that. If I turn the gate off completely, that's where we're at. But most of that's actually just this light over here. If I turn it off, it all goes away completely. And just stepping away from it gets rid of most of it. But anyway, there is some electrical interference in this room if I don't have it on to some degree. Okay, so just an example there. Now, as far as like pickup squeal, well, I'll go back to the other guitar here real quick just so you can see. But as far as the squeal, I was pretty impressed by the fact that there wasn't any. I mean, unless you're trying to pinch harmonic or something. But if you listen to this, you're not going to get any really weird squeals from it, which means, I don't know, I guess it's potted or whatever. I mean, obviously the way these are built, it's really not shielded. I mean, I went ahead and put some just some aluminum foil onto this little pick guard area here, but I mean, you're not really guarding a whole lot with that. I mean, literally you've got a pot and just a couple wires, and even at that, it's not fully covered. So none of this is obviously sealed unless somehow this paint is actually shielding paint, but again, it's open air. So with these, pretty much I would assume it's no different than literally putting your equipment up against a light, you know. There's nothing to shield it. So anyway, so here's the pickup, just kind of close range here. Okay, it's quiet. So now I'm going to go ahead and go over to a guitar that I haven't had in front of you yet, which is an Angus Young copy. This guitar right here, there, just plugging it in. You hear the beautiful squeal. Now, I ain't turning the noise gate off because I mean, it'll do it more with it off, but just standing here, I can't even stand here with the pickups on. Doesn't matter. The only way to get rid of it is turn the volume down. So, this is an awesome guitar too. I mean, it's an Angus style copy. Absolutely zero wrong with it. Neck's nice and chunky if you like that. I like them a little thinner, but it is what it is. But yeah, absolutely nothing wrong with this particular type of guitar straight out of the box. I mean, played amazing. I think I just changed the pickup height and tightened down a couple pieces of hardware. That was it. But the downside to this one is anything higher gain, like higher gain than like AC/DC, it's just squealing like crazy. So there you go. I had to stop that for a minute. I had to tune this up. I just realized I hadn't touched it in a minute and it was all out of whack. So anyway, but yeah, so here's the squeal. All I gotta do is just turn the volume up. So it's off, turn it up, squeal. So you can play over it, I guess. But yeah, really for a patch that high gain, it just constantly wants to squeal. So anyway, but yeah, other than that, this is an excellent guitar as well. Also very cheap. But this one here either needs to have the pickups potted or something replaced in them, I guess, to just to get rid of that. Oftentimes I'm probably gonna be playing it with that high of a gain patch anyway. So for lower gain stuff, it's plenty fine, and for clean. So I might just leave them as is. Other than that, they actually sound pretty good. But Again, back to the EVH style. On that one, again, that's just a testament to the fact that the pickups in this, or at least the pickup rather, is really solid. I'm like I said before, I'm assuming that they're probably potting this or got it shielded in some way where it's just not making a lot of noise, which is excellent. So that's the main reason, besides just sound quality, a lot of people are going to try and replace them, is, you know, squealy performance. So high marks on that for this. I mean, really, if you just bought this guitar only for the pickup because it was less than $200, it probably isn't the worst thing you could do. I think it has that sound, or at least close enough to me. So, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go out and try and build my own Frankenstrat and put this pickup from this exact guitar in it, but, you know, in that case, I'd probably just buy the real deal like I did in the other one. But at any rate, guys, you know, hopefully that's a decent follow-up on that. You know, still excellent guitar. I mean, it's holding up tune-wise. Just using it locked mostly, it's fine. Again, I'm not dive bombing it a whole lot right now, just because I'm trying to wait until I get a proper setup done and get the trim blocked in. I've whammied it a few times here and there. You know, it's not returning like the greatest, but also at the same time, at least it's somewhat even. So sometimes by just wiggling the bar, I can get it back in relative tune if it does get out. So not too concerned with it yet at this point. But anyway, so that's the update from me. I've enjoyed seeing all the other people's, you know, various Frankenstrats of types, and even some that are the same as this out there. Seeing that they're enjoying them as well. So anyway, if you happen to like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Have a good one, guys.